Do you use UPI? Then you must watch this video. Starting August 1st, 2025, some major UPI rules are coming into effect, and if you ignore them, you might face issues with your daily payments. In June 2025 alone, UPI handled 18.4 billion transactions worth over 25 lakh crore. But with that kind of growth, the system started facing issues: slow APIs, failed mandates, and rising fraud cases. That is why NPCI has introduced new rules to improve performance, reduce fraud, and make the system scalable for the future. We'll go through the new rules one by one. First, balance inquiry limit. You can now check your account balance only 50 times per app per day. Auto background checks are no longer allowed. Second, list account API limit. The linked bank accounts view is now restricted to 25 requests per app per day. Third, scheduled autopay and retry limit. Recurring payments like EMIs or subscriptions will now run only during the non-peak hours, and retry attempts are limited to 4, 1 original and 3 retries. Fourth, inactive UPI ID deactivation. If a mobile number has been inactive for over 12 months, the linked UPI ID will be auto deactivated. Fifth, stricter bank account linking. When adding a new bank account to UPI, stronger verification and authentication will now be required. Sixth, faster UPI API response. Every core UPI transaction must now respond within 10 seconds, down from the earlier 30 seconds. Seventh, UPI via the credit line. Users can now make UPI payments via pre-approved credit. The limits are 1 lakh per day for payments, 10,000 per day for cash withdrawal, and 20 peer-to-peer transfers per day. UPI is no longer just for India. It's expanding internationally too. Singapore, UAE, France, and more. With over 675 banks live and 75% of the retail digital payments running through UPI, these changes are not just helpful, they are essential. So how will users be affected? Frequent UPI users. If you often check your balance or switch apps, you will need to be more mindful. Then there are auto payment users. Payments will process in scheduled time slots. Retry attempts are limited. Inactive users. If your mobile number hasn't been used in over a year, your UPI ID might be deactivated. Then we have credit-based payments. You will have more flexibility, but usage limits will apply. So what is not changing? Some things will remain the same, like the P2P and merchant payments. There will be no change in that. QR code payments still work as usual, and there will be no user fees. UPI remains free for individual bank-to-bank transfer. These rules may feel strict at first, but in the long run, they will make the system more secure, faster, and efficient. UPI is the backbone of digital India, and responsible usage is the key to keeping it strong. Which rule will affect you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.